news. JustAirWaves, baby. Yeah. Real news coming at you live. Fox and CNN, we gave them time. Real news coming at you live. Real issues and good vibes. Okay, real news.
Same beat but a different vibe. And we coming every week and we speaking on true crimes.
Speaking on true crimes, Jumpin' Alice go on air. Now we pop eyes like we should be Louisiana, cause we got that flavor for your antennas. Real
3,
with that
2, 1. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new, all new episode of Real News. Right here with Champ
and Alex.
Each and every single week, y'all.
Yeah.
We on scene, on site. September 26th. We got a nice little calm show for y'all.
Right.
But things might get a little intense, emotional. You know how we do. But we still got the sports,
music,
politics,
and anything else that matters. So still, come tune in with us and catch your favorite show in America.
Yes,
man,
sir.
go ahead and hit them with the first topic of the day, man. Let them know what's going on in the world.
First topic of the day, of course, we're going to get y'all rolling with history on this day. That means we're bringing it way back.
Yeah.
Blast from the past. Like I said, today is September 26th. We are filming, and we are taking it all the way back to 1928. Whew. Alright, like I said, 1928, that was the first day of work at the Galvin Manufacturing Company.
Right.
Back in 1928. Now, this story pertains to a man named Paul Galvin. Back in 1921, he started his first business with his friend. He is an engineer, or he was an engineer at that time, and they started a battery manufacturing company that actually went down in just 2 single years.
Yeah.
And then in 1926, he started another battery manufacturing company that also went out of business. So he actually sold some of the items that he was selling for profit and restarted another business. And this time he was able to start putting his batteries to better use and actually making radios. Galvin ended up introducing the Motorola radio, which was the first mass-produced radio. He will also go on to build things like car radios.
Right.
So he became a success.
Right. Well,
That's a nice American story.
Of course, that's the American story, man. You waste your money, you fail, then you get back up. You know what I'm saying?
Multiple times.
Multiple times. You build right back from it. And I think Galvin actually started something there. Well, not even I think. He actually started something there with the American culture of it's okay to fail, but as long as you get up and actually do what you want to do to make things work, it'll happen.
Keep pushing. That's all we got. I mean, fail once, fail twice, but if you stick to something, he stuck to the same idea.
Right.
He never even changed what he was doing. I'm sure he was smart enough to think of a new invention, but he knew this battery concept, energy, he knew all of that would come together in a positive way that people would want it / need it, so it would end up working out for him.
There was a revolution, people.
Yeah, see, in my life, it was never necks and bow ties, more like bells and moon pies. But we only struggle so we could strive. Ain't nothing changed, yeah, they still hate.
So, man, like we've seen over the past few weeks in the news, we've actually seen a Dallas police officer, a white woman, that name is Amber Geiger. She was actually fired for fatally shooting a man in his own home.
Right. This is in Dallas, in Texas. This is an unbelievable story. And of course, I don't know this man's ethnicity from the picture. Of course, it was another black man.
Right.
From first sight. That's the most categorized thing people are going to say. It was another black man. And this story is one of the most crazy things, I have ever seen. The fact that it's news that she got fired is crazy. I don't even understand why people are really talking about, oh, she got fired. Like, why is that news?
Yeah. And why did it take so long?
She literally committed murder, and y'all telling me it took more than a second to realize she should be fired from being a police officer. This is ridiculous story. This is another story of America, how America treats the system. I mean, if I were if I were to commit a crime and be arrested for murder, I would lose my job. Right. It would be under investigation for a felony. My job don't need me that bad. They got people to replace me, just like every job. That's ridiculous.
Especially the police. You know they got people.
I hate that's even news. That really shocked me that people were shocked by it. It's disgusting.
What I gotta say about the story is, man, first off, our prayers, Real News prayers are going up to that man, to both them Gene's family, man, because this is a tragedy. Another black man dead in the society. Our people want to know what's going on, and all they have for the police is my bad.
And one side of the story, of course.
One side of the story.
One side of the story.
She walked into this man home.
The story is she had worked a 15-hour shift where is she not supposed to be working 15-hour shifts? Is that the first question mark?
Yeah.
You know, it don't make no sense. She parked on the wrong floor, people. This wasn't even the wrong door. This was the entire wrong floor. Came into this man's house. Lights was off apparently, and she pulled out her gun and shot him twice. Now, it's ridiculous. I can't imagine the last thing she said to this man in his own home, and it's real sad to even think about. The last words he might have heard was probably something real disrespectful and something that had nothing to do with him, as he was just living his life like a average American citizen and like a global citizen who's not harming anyone. So this story is crazy. I would hate to think of what his last words were that he heard. I know he spoke his truth, that he had done nothing wrong. He don't know who she is, and I know he didn't understand why. And I know she, after she realized it, I'm sure wanted to make sure the job was finished, and so he don't have a side of the story, because this is what happens in America. This is true white privilege to me. How long it's lasting, the fact that it's a question if they're even going to try her for the indict her off the rip.
Right.
This is an open and shut case, people.
She should be in jail.
I could never do this. I could never.
For years to come.
I could never do this. Because people work long shifts at jobs. So if I was a truck driver that lived in an apartment, could I go shoot somebody and this story be still on the line? I'm hearing that she's actually appealing for her job, which is just another story of America. A white woman, why not? Go kill somebody for no reason.
Right.
I don't think I'm going to jail, so why not fight for my job back? It's truly, truly, truly another sad day in America right now.
You're hearing that first here on Real News, man.
Yeah. It's getting harder and harder to watch, people, so that's why we're trying to come together. Real News, Colin Kaepernick, just people that's trying to come together and find peace for everybody, find peace for her too. I really don't wish no harm upon her. I just wish she would have went home. And I wish she would have, when she walked into the wrong home, she wouldn't have just shot this man. That's what I do wish. So I wish for peace for everybody. So I have no ill will towards her before she committed her crime. And neither does the activists out here every day. They want peace for everybody, harm for nobody. So that's all it is. Just some more real news for y'all if y'all still listening. All right, politics on the week. Your boy back in the news. Your man, your main man.
Yeah. Donald. Ain't my main man now. It's America's man. But fuck Donald Trump.
He's back in the news. That's what's up, man. More people, man. You know what? I'm gonna stay neutral, but let's get it, man. This clown, he's a bum, like LeBron said. Back in the news today, spoke at the UN summit meeting of countries from all around the world, made a crazy statement, said his administration over the last 2 years has accomplished more than probably any administration in American history. This man was met with laughter from the crowd. I watched the clip. He says, I didn't expect y'all to laugh, you know, like half serious, and they just laugh again because they're like, oh, you must be joking. Like you ain't just joking. Like, you gotta be. This man is insane.
We know he's insane. He lives in his own little world, man, and everyone knows it.
It would
Apparently,
be so
except
cool.
America.
It would be so cool to live in a bubble like that, where I could really seem to shape reality.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Like things just seem to bend to my will. Like, yeah. The trees are gonna be red today, and I just walk outside and I look and. Oh yeah, they're red. No matter who sees what they see, I'm like, yeah,
they red, bro.
I wish life was that easy, but it's not for us.
Life is not that easy.
Reasonable, normal people out here, so that's
right.
just
on this big stage, man. Donald Trump, he should have came with a little bit more, not about himself, because what he's really doing is trying to explain to the world who he is instead of who America is. And at this point, it's it's funny. It is funny. It is funny. So that's why these UN officials or whoever been out there was laughing at this man on this stage, because you have done nothing. You've done nothing. You terrorized people. So
I'm sure that's all the world has seen. Moving
forward with that, man, Donald, man, I just hope everything all right in your head, and I hope everything get better.
Get some help. Everybody needs help. Talk to somebody you don't know already.
Right.
That sounds like a plan. Because if you talk to somebody you do know, he ain't listening, man. We still here on Real News.
Right.
And I gotta ask, is you gon' ride for me? Is you gon' slide for me? Couple homies down the ride, I know they'll die.
Alright, man. Little pop culture, man. Legendary comedian, actor, superstar, activist, all of that stuff. Bill Cosby has been convicted to a prison sentence of 3 to 10 years for sexual assault he committed a few years ago. This is big on the news. This is a very old man. Also, like I said, legendary comedian.
Right.
So everybody knows his name. He was one of the most friendly faces for 50 years until like the last 3 or 4 years. His name has been tarnished by these allegations, which seems like a lot of them are true, so I'm not fighting for him.
Right.
But I say that to say Bill Cosby is going to spend possibly his last few years, because as we know, jail is not easy. You don't get to go outside. You don't get to film. You don't get to hang out and see your family. So to be at an older age, he may spend his last few years of life in jail, which is sad on one end, but if you committed crimes, understandable, you need to serve some time for committing crimes. That only makes sense. So what you got for us, Alex?
Man, what I got on it, man, first off, Real News here on Just Airwaves Television, we love our women. So with that being said, no means no, fella. We're not rooting for Bill Cosby, but with that being said, again, you know,
it's a little sad.
It is sad.
Just in this, you know.
America's dad, for a whole bunch of years, just
for like 50 years.
Like 50 years out of nowhere, we find out he's doing the Bill Cosby, dropping pills in people's drinks. That's not cool. So if women don't want to give you what they have, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. I didn't know he was gonna say that, but just leave it alone. That just only makes sense. It's just use your head, everybody. That's definitely what we preach on Real News. It's a right and a wrong, and you should know the difference. And if you do wrong, you should have to pay the consequences that only make sense. So just do right. Just do right. It's not that hard to just do right to women, to people around you, to whatever. Just don't go rob banks and then be like,
don't go rob a bank.
No, you shouldn't be able to rob no bank, man. You know that. You're going to jail, buddy.
You're going to jail, bro.
You know, it's Real News.
I mean, with that being said, though, it took a lot of time for him to actually be convicted. We're very sorry to the women out there and the families, and also Bill Cosby family. Because no one really expected this to go down. And if you did have an idea that it was going down, I mean, you should have said something. It's that simple.
I could have cursed that time. Hold on. Get that. Real News coming at you live. Fox and CNN, we gave them time. Real News coming at you live. Real issues and good vibes. Okay, Real News. Same beat.
Welcome back, Alex, man. What you got for him right here on Real News today?
Man, what I've seen in the media over the past 2 days.
Okay.
Man, Will Smith has actually turned 50
Big
yesterday.
news in the world. World news.
Right, that is definitely world news. Back in 2007, Will Smith was actually noticed as one of the most powerful men in Hollywood. Can you disagree?
No.
No. But with that being said, Will Smith actually turned 50 yesterday, man, and that's a big jump for just people in general, man, just to know that you can still go out and live your life. But instead of a quiet dinner with his family or just enjoying family time, he actually took the time to admire life himself. This man, Will Smith, bungee jumped from a helicopter near the Grand Canyon, man.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's
He said it was one of the most greatest experiences of his life. And I probably would say, shoot, I'd do it.
I would definitely do that. I would.
If I'm 50 and if I'm Will Smith, I'm going to jump out of an airplane or a helicopter, man. So.
And lose. I mean, it's just fun.
Right. Right.
Hope for the best.
Get a thrill in life, man.
Yeah.
Definitely hope for the best.
Yeah. You hope for the best, but it's a lot to lose in it, but you hope for the best, so
right.
It should just be fun, a fun experience. Big news on the day, Will Smith, shout out to him. Real news, shout out, man. When maybe by 60, get to slide you a little gift or something.
By the time Will Smith turned age 60,
flying the helicopter next time.
Right. We'll be up there recording them, giving them a little interview.
Something.
So
in the plane.
Right.
Alright, y'all know what it is. We'll be right back.
Give me that. So I'm back on my wave. Need a little taste. You know that time gon' fly.
So, man, over the past week or so, there has been a madman on the loose, but he's actually been caught and he is now in custody. His name is Ramon Escobar. Yes, man.
Pause. Where is this at?
This is in California.
Okay,
this
good
man,
distance.
Right. This man has actually fled to the West Coast because he was off in Texas and he was actually accused of killing 3 people and badly injuring 4 more. So he was brought in for questioning. They let him go and he fled to the West Coast, which is California. But out in California, it's been results of
more murders
of homeless people being beat up on the street and killed. Beat up and killed. So how they bought this man is they actually found his car and they found a baseball bat and they found a bolt cutters. They found a bunch of bolt cutters in there. So they think they got something off him in that, and actually this man is still under scrutiny as we speak. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. But with that being said, be safe out here, man.
Yes.
You never know.
Yes.
You never know.
But with this pipe, I'm going right. And I gotta ask, is you gon' ride with me? Play your role, put in the work, stay on the grind for me. Cause we're up.
JustAirWaves, define colossal. Into the game for throttle. Look right through your soul, my nigga. Yes, so hollow. I got shit to do. I don't misuse my.
We JustAirWaves, so you gotta glide with me. Catch a fly with me. Jump on the mind for me. Open your mind to me. Split your life.
So, man, off the Billboard Top 100 list, we gonna give you guys 5.
Here we go.
Like we always do.
Here we go.
And man, I think it's done a change, man.
Okay, I'm listening.
I think it's done a change, man. With the top Billboard 100, man, we're gonna give you guys the first 5, man. So, man, let's give him number 5. Better Now, Post Malone.
Yeah.
He's been in the top 5, or actually been in the top 10 for like over the past 3 weeks. I'm not sure if that's anything good, but
ever since the album dropped.
Ever since the album dropped.
Pretty much.
Okay. Maybe I'm lost. We got number 4, Lucid Dreams, Better World. It's in the top 5. We got number 3 with Eminem from that Kamikaze album, Kill Shot, aiming at MGK head, man. And man, oh man, he killed him.
Oh man.
Killed him.
Oh man. Y'all go check that hot track out.
Right. You know we got 2. You know Drake ain't far from the top 5 or
Kiki,
top 1.
Are
you riding? And you never ever leave from, but nah, I ain't gonna get started.
That's number 2 though.
That's number 2. Drake at number 2, baby. And then we got number 1. Number 1, Cardi B with Maroon 5, Girls Like You.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1.
Number 1, baby. A new number 1 in that Billboard, September 26, 2018.
think that might be a little clap of the week.
Clap of the week.
Right.
I'm giving it. I'm showing it. It's number love, baby.
Right.
You know we love Cardi, man. That's all.
Right.
She gonna hear this. She might watch it. She might be like, oh, they really like me on this shit.
I like you, Cardi.
We do.
Really like
appreciate all of that, man. This is the vibe.
Look at me. Offset, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't trip. Cardi, look at me. All right, man. And the song of the week, baby.
Okay. What you got?
What I got, man, you know I got some Just Airwaves. You know we got the song of the week, man.
Yes,
it's
sir.
some Just Airwaves. Yeah, man, we got the song real out, man. That's Juan Pablo, Reese Rolling, your man, Alexander himself. Actually got the visual coming out, and that should be tuned in with you guys real soon, man.
Check it out. JustAirWavesSoundCloud.com, baby.
Yes, sir. Cyber technology actually uses AI technology to the advantage to detect to detect and counter cyber threats. To detect and cyber. That shit a triple threat. God damn.
Just know that you just might catch me when I open like Akashi. Sensei, maybe both eyes red. You could call me Itachi.
Extrinsic gas up in my woods.
All right, and we're going to end it off, y'all, with a segment we like to do, Sports on the Day, Sports on the Week. Quick little tidbit I got on the week. Jimmy Garoppolo of the 49ers has torn his ACL.
I saw that.
Signed a big deal in the offseason, $100 million plus for, I think, 6 years, so they thought he was going to ball. So we'll see him next year. We wish him a speedy recovery. One of the biggest injuries on the NFL season so far, because he is supposed to be the future of the NFL type player. So we just wish him a speedy recovery. And we jump over to the NBA. We got Jimmy Butler requesting a trade from the T-Wolves.
Jimmy Butler, man, I loved him on the Timberwolves, but he want to move out there with Flash himself. So I feel like the Flash can teach him the game. As in, when I say the Flash, I mean the Heat. So I feel like the Flash can teach him more of the game, and he'll be able to play more of an aggressive style defense. Because you know, nowadays Dwayne Wade is still playing defense, and that is well needed in the NBA today.
Definitely. Big news, so we're going to keep y'all updated. Hot thing in the NBA this summer. Where's Jimmy Butler going to end up before the season starts, which is actually coming up pretty soon for the NBA. Just a few months/weeks away. And also, big shout out. We're giving 2 claps of the week out. Because September 26th today is Serena Williams' birthday. The champ, the real champ, the GOAT, the greatest tennis player ever. She in the top 5 of athletes ever, and that's no argument. Those are facts.
Since I've been in elementary, man, this girl been in books.
You better believe it. So we giving a big shout out to her. Her comeback season after the baby has been somewhat successful so far, but we're waiting on her to get that top spot again and start winning championships and claim that number 1 spot, number 1 ranking again. So big shout out to big sis, auntie. We love you, Serena. It's black love, it's sports love, it's all that. It's women love. You inspire so many other women.
And keep fighting for those women rights, man. I
got family members that I know need to look up to Serena Williams, so that's why we love you. Coming here and real news. Big shout out. Happy birthday, Serena Williams. All right, right before we jump into the NFL talk, we're going to get into that NCAA talk. We got that NCAA Player of the Week. I'm going to start it off for you. My NCAA Player of the Week, I'm switching up this week, is that boy Kelly Bryant. We just found out he's transferring from Clemson. Big shout out to him. Like he said, he did all the work. He did everything he needed to do. Keep his spot, and he really felt betrayed by the school, and it's fully understandable. It is sports on one end, but I feel for the kid, so I'm just shouting out Kelly Bryant. We'll see where he transfers, and hopefully he balls out next year, because I wouldn't mind seeing him have a long NFL career. So Kelly Bryant, former Clemson quarterback, Player of the Week.
I got another Player of the Week, man. Another quarterback for Oklahoma, Kyler Murray, man. That guy's a beast for the Oklahoma Sooners, man. He actually signed a contract with the MLB already, so he just wanted to show his talent down at the NCAA level because he still has those years. So good respect and great respect to that man because he's balling for them boys.
He's a baller.
Right.
That's what he got.
Ain't nothing changed, yeah, they still hating on me. Ain't nothing changed, yeah, these bitches steady bugging. Ain't nothing changed, yeah, I'm all about the money. Ain't nothing changed, I'm a young nigga stunting. Ain't nothing changed, yeah, they still hating.
So we missed week 3. We're gonna have the records below still from the picks we made. And we're gonna give y'all a few more picks from week 4 of the NFL season. We got Cincinnati heading to the Georgia Dome. Actually, not the Georgia Dome. I'm tripping.
It's a home game.
Yeah, it's not the Georgia Dome no more.
What is it?
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh, it's lit.
We got Cincinnati heading to Mercedes-Benz Stadium to play Atlanta. I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
Well, after the performance I've seen last week, I'm going to go with Atlanta. They definitely have potential against Drew Brees, but they got Brees.
Oh, yeah.
Next, we got Tampa and Chicago, man. Crazy performance by Fitzpatrick last game against the Steelers, but we all know how that went down, baby. With that being said, man, definitely worked out. Barely worked out, but it worked out. But I do have Chicago pulling that out because they have a crazy defense and one of the most explosive pass rushes in the game right now.
The game, baby, is Khalil Mack.
Right.
Okay. I think I could go with Chicago as well. Khalil Mack, I like him. I think they can get it done against Tampa Bay. So I like Chicago as well.
Right. I mean, but Tampa Bay nice though. Don't get me wrong.
Explosive.
Don't get me wrong. That man threw for 400 yards last week.
All right, we're jumping around a little bit. We got the Tennessee Titans versus the Eagles. I got the Eagles. Wentz is back. Jeffrey might play. I doubt it, but he might play. I got the Eagles pulling it out.
Okay. You know I got to go with them Eagles, man.
Yeah.
The Titans, they not ready for them boys.
I don't think so. Not after this season been going so far, but it's been a lot of shocks and upsets.
Right.
And a lot of crazy games. So our records might look crazy, but it ain't our fault because stuff just happening.
Right. Football.
It's football, baby. Then we got the Dolphins traveling to New England, facing that boy Brady, man. Patriots are 1-2 right now, but you see, I'm still repping like it ain't nothing. I support the Patriots. I'm right here with you, and I'm picking them again on Real News over the 3-0 Dolphins. Let's get it. Let's get this season cracking, man. What you got for them?
I'll be the asshole because I really don't like the Patriots, but
makes sense.
It will definitely be a great game. But I got Miami pulling it out, man. Maybe by 3. Maybe.
Close game.
Right.
We got the Steelers versus the Ravens conference matchup. I got the Steelers pulling that out, man. Who you got?
Who I got, man? You know I got the Steelers pulling that game out, man. Forget all the rivalry talk because it's rivalry week. And we know what's about to go down, man. And Matt Jackson, we on the Ravens' head. Man. Yeah, I'm calling you out.
Shout out to fantasy football.
Yeah.
Matt Jack. Personal shout out from the boy Alex, man.
You already know, man.
We'll see where it go. We'll see how it is.
Gon' ride for me, so I gotta ask. We just airwaves, so you gotta glide with me, catch a fly with me, jump on the mind for me, open your mind to me, split your life with me. You a dog.
Oh yeah, let's go! Let's go!
All right, and that Thursday night special, we got Minnesota versus the Los Angeles Rams, man. I got the Rams 3-0 firing on all cylinders, pulling that one out. Kirk Cousins had a dud last week.
Right.
He's not going to play that bad, I don't think, but I still got the Rams getting this one on Thursday night.
I agree with you, man. You know I pull it out with the Rams, man. Them boys has been going tough and hard for the past few weeks, so I just don't think the Vikings are a match for them,
right?
To be honest. So, Rams.
We got the Jaguars versus Sam Darnold and the Jets. I got the Jags, tough defense, decent offense, pulling it out. Sam Darnold was looking crazy last week against the Browns. Where you at with it, man?
Yeah. Sam Darnold, the duck your head, then throw it. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
I got Jalen Ramsey picking them off for 2 and winning the game by 18.
I like that. We got Jacksonville. Then we're going to move to who you play. We got Baker Mayfield and the Browns versus the 0-3 Raiders. I got Cleveland pulling that out. John Gruden Derek Carr, overpaid. Khalil Mack, not overpaid. You
Right.
see the difference in the talent level from all three of those guys.
Right.
So it is what it is. I got Oakland going 0-4.
Ooh, wow. I do as well, man. I'm actually on the Baker Mayfield train.
Right.
I've been saying that for the past year, though.
Right.
I don't know if anybody's really on it, but I'm really on the bandwagon. It's kind of crazy. He's one of my favorite players in the NFL right now, so I definitely got the Browns pulling it out. And shout out to your starting position with the Browns, man.
Yes, sir. Then we got the 0-3 Texans versus Andrew Luck and the Colts, man. Where you at with it?
I would like to say the Texans might pull that one out, man. That's going to be a tough game, though.
Definitely a tough game. I got Andrew Luck slinging that thing for 350 plus.
Look, he hasn't been good since college.
He hasn't good since. ... But he'll be back next week against the Texans.
Right.
I like him. I
Right.
got the Colts pulling that one out, and we're gonna wrap it up this week with Green Bay versus Buffalo. That bad man Aaron Rodgers versus a surprising Buffalo team that dominated the Vikings last week.
Right.
Every sense of the word. Who you got, man?
I have Buffalo pull it out just because they're riding off that momentum and the punishment they put Kirk Cousins through, man, last week.
Punishment. Yeah, I like that. This is a tough choice right here.
Right.
Like you said, that momentum is crazy, but I got the rookie Allen. You know, taking a step back and viewing that bad man Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
I got Green Bay pulling it on out, and that's how we're gonna wrap it up with the NFL picks of the week. We should have the results by the time we release this video, so
Right.
we'll have the results here or whatever. You'll see how we did, and if we really know what we're talking about, or if the NFL season is just gonna keep shocking the world.
Right. And with that being said, man, the last thought of the day, what I like to
Quote of the week.
last quote of the week, man.
All right, I gave him a freestyle. You gotta give him one. I can't do no beat though. I can't do no beat.
Here we are on Real News. If you don't watch us, then you lose.
Ooh.
It's the best I got.
I mean, you snooze.
You sleep.
You're snoozing no button. All right, let's get it.
Now, with that being said, man, be yourself, be positive, go watch JustAirWaves, and keep good vibes and good energy, people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Eat your vegetables, man. Watch what you eat. I know I done said this before, but
Right.
it is what it is. That positive, that motivation, the motivational facts that you need to hear. And they are right here on Real News, baby. So we checking out one more time, throwing up them deuces, heading out until next week. Hopefully we're gonna have a guest on the show next week. We're gonna release it on social media, but right now it's a secret. So y'all stick around for that, and this is just right here on Real News. Yeah. You ready?
And that's the newest episode of Real News,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And
I don't misuse my influence. Chilling with a goddess like Nike. Best believe we do this. But enough of that free guy.
Real issues and good vibes. Okay, real news.
Same beat but a different vibe. And we coming every week and we speaking on true crime.
One day it's gonna be televised. One day it's gonna be televised. Yeah. One day it's gonna be televised. One day it's gonna